Boo. Bat. Bap, bap, bap. I'm speaking to you with my mind. Hello, everyone. Hello. We have an ad break starting in a little bit. Hello. Get your stickers. Get them stickers while they're nice and sticky. Wait a minute. I'll see you guys after the break. Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello. I was warming up my voice. I was warming up my voice while the ad break was playing, and it was that one that we did, I don't know, a couple streams ago, where it was like, okay, now do lip trills. Oh my god, you could see the lip trills on my model! Look, look, look. And that was also, the last one is like, oh, say goog. Goog, like goog, 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 goog. Oh man, stuff's happening on the screen. Dia, hello, thank you for the 15 months. Let's say our hellos, shall we? Let's go ahead and, okay, we're gonna see what happens with my tracking today, with like my movements and my schmovements. Because yesterday, right, I was using my webcam. Let's get to class. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was using. That's exactly what I was using for my warm-up. I was using my webcam because my phone tracking got kind of weird because of the program that I used to share my iPad, you know? So I actually had to go and use an old iPhone from Beans' mom. So I'm actually using not brand new, but I'm using an iPhone that I'm not used to for tracking. We're gonna see if it has any of the usual problems. Like, you remember how there was that thing where like it would lag? Like I would freeze like this. And then it would catch up, so my movements would be like So we're gonna see if that happens tonight. In which case, you know, we'll take it as it goes. But hello everyone, hello, it's me, Babinko Bear, your local sun bear, and art history teacher, and educational streamer. And today we're doing a little bit of art appreciation. Let me navigate to this page before I say my hellos. There we got quite a few folks here today. So let's see. We got Matthew, hello, as always, right before the stream started. We got Saribot. Thank you so much, Saribot, for always getting the other bots, your fellow bots. And then what else? Gojikins, Pickles. Oh, everyone get your stickers. Make sure you guys are getting your stickers. Matthew, I like how you also said hi to Saribot. Beeplebees, hello, welcome. Outermost Ghost, Ghosty, hello. Welcome, welcome. And Mega Bronson, hello. You're using the new wave emote. I love it. Folk, hello. Welcome, welcome. Dia, thanks again for the 15 months. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yippee! I'm Mr. Crackhead Binka tracking. A little bit, yeah, but I think Owen clipped it one time. I think he titled it something like, when Binka doesn't drink enough water. He clipped it once, I know for sure, so... But yeah, I was warming up my voice. And we're gonna see how today's tracking goes, because for now it's fine, right? Like, the only thing is that, like, I am using it on this old iPhone, and I do feel it heating up a little bit. So we're gonna see if it heats up so much it just explodes. It bare explodes. Knock on wood, that's not gonna happen. And we'll have no hiccups for today. But who knows? The nose knows. Don't know, you guys are exploding. I accidentally fell asleep watching your stream yesterday, and somewhere along the train of raid, someone raided into a music streamer. Literally woke up at 4 a.m. Like, oh no! Why is there a rave? Who did I raid into yesterday? I think Grandin? And then I forgot who he raided into. but man. Or did he even raid into? Yeah, he did raid into someone. So, dang. I'm sorry about that. Best emo. Yeah, I love it. The little waving. Use the phone to heat your instant noodle. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. I've been trying to eat healthier. I know I say that a lot, but it's just hard. I just love flavor too much. I love fried foods a little too much. I even made fried rice, even though I said that I was gonna be like healthier. Or at the very least, I need like less oil. That's what I need. And yet here I am making bear fried rice. And yes, I am saying that this bear, in fact, fried this rice. I'm actually getting quite decent at making garlic fried rice. I'm actually kind of proud of that. Okay, what music are we listening to today? Oh, you know what I've been wanting to listen to? Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk official playlist. There we go. Let's see how lit this is, as the kids say. I don't hear anything. Wait, how about this one? I really want to the one. Wait, what do you mean you can't play it, huh? But I really want to play it. Okay, I guess this isn't working. How about there's the corpo wave. You know, in the same vein of Cyberpunk, we could just listen to like corporate music. No, wait, I have another one. Windows 96. They're kind of my go-to with like chill beats. Did they come out with any new albums lately? Oh, they did. This one. Okie dokie. I once woke up to a screaming German lady playing Hearthstone. I looked at chat and it was just a bunch of people saying that they were sleeping. Oh no. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get when like your streamer raids into someone else, right? You never know when they're just gonna be like mustard. Because have you heard the new Fatal Fury theme song? It's peak 2000s pop punk. Ooh, kind of down for that. I'm kind of super down for that. How is it on Spotify? Is it on Spoofity? Let me know and I can play it. Right now we're just playing what is this? Windows 96 and an artist named Gavriel. There we go. Sounds pretty calming. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna be doing some art appreciation today. It's been a while. I'm still trying to figure out like what I want my stream schedule to be, you know, because I feel like I do art appreciation only once a month. I do like pixel art twice a month, retro twice a month, and maybe I should do like a survey of like what it is that you guys like, you know, like do you guys want more educational content, more of this art appreciation, more art appreciation days, or more gaming? Do you want to see gaming, Barry? You know, so. DM me? Ooh, okay, let's see it. When I have the time. Thank you! Dia, thank you for saying that, because, like, sometimes when people, like, send me stuff, even if they don't mean it, sometimes I'm like, oh, no, I can't check it right now, right here, right now. Wait, let's give this a listen. I need another window. Give me a second. Oh, here. Let's give this a listen. Ooh, sounds cool. Oh, yeah. Prefer more Zatsu stuff because audience participation and fun chats are peak. You guys make it fun. You guys make it fun. When, did you guys see the artwork that I commissioned Baba Nana for? I should start calling him Nana, right? It's cute, isn't it? That's how I feel about you guys. I'm just calmly driving the bus. And you guys are just being so wholesome in the back, you know? Totally not setting any fires or nothing. As the driver of the bus, you take us along for the ride. Aw, thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Yeah, so. This sounds really nice. This sounds really cool. This is kind of 90s. It's like 90s, like, rock, you know? Every Binka stream is educational because my dumbass always learning something. No mischief? Maybe a little bit of mischief. Before I get started, there's, like, I'll tell you guys what's been on my mind streaming-wise, and that is, my classroom setup. Ever since I played Pajama Sam yesterday, I've had like a hankering. I've had like a desire to change up not completely change, like it's still gonna have this same like setup, right? Like the double boards, the desk that I'm sitting at, the floor for you guys to play in. A crumb of mischief? I don't know about that. In my classroom? Mischief in my classroom? I think not. I don't think so. Did I show you guys the video of the the Bitmoji or the Memoji? Like someone accidentally put like LMAO in a family chat, and the mom, she sent like a Memoji where she was like, laughing my ass off? I don't think so. Fix it now. That's how I feel. You guys talk about mischief and mass bombs in the classroom. Mischief in my classroom? I don't think so. Fix it now. But yeah, I have been wanting to do more like just chatting streams too. I think that is fun. We learn valuable skills such as mechanics and plumbing and third-party markets. I mean, as long as it's a learning opportunity, right? As long as it's some kind of no, don't attack me. I'm just a little no. Cooking with gasoline. No. Well, I guess those are life skills, right? LMAOs. Thank you for the big emote. So yeah, I don't know. I might experiment with like changing how the classroom looks. I do want to make it a little bit more like Pajama Sam, like the art style, which we're actually going to be looking at some of the backgrounds today. I posted some of these backgrounds yesterday after my stream, but like look at them, you know? The only thing is like I wouldn't know how to like you're noticing here there's not a lot of straight lines. You know what? I'm going to save this for No, actually, I should go out of order because this is actually a really good segue into actually, you know, getting into the art appreciation. Did you get a chance to check out the Big Escape game? Yeah, I did. I actually took a look at it, but I didn't want to like see I didn't want to like get too much into it because I wanted to react to it like on stream, you know? I saw like the story portions and I saw like the ad-libs, right? And I'm like, "Ooh, I kind of want to like blind react to this on stream." But yeah, I did see it. These are red. Yeah. Okay. So I guess at this point we can go ahead and get started with the actual art appreciating, right? Let's get the chill Windows 96 music back. Dia, thank you for sending me the Fatal Fury music. That was pretty sick. Hello, Seishun. Hello. You're gonna be in and out due to secrets. Keep your secrets. But also good luck. Good luck with your work. And hello, Seishun. Hello. But okay, so let's this is a good transition. I want to redesign my classroom a teensy bit. You know, it's still gonna have the board and stuff, but like I want to redesign it to like emulate this like humongous entertainment Pajama Sam style, right? So let's go ahead and thank you for listening, of course. Hello, Hanel. Hello. Welcome. Good luck with clandestine operations. Old kids games had such a big impact on the kind of art I love nowadays. I want to incorporate that into my art style. Yeah, that's how I feel right now too. So let's do an analysis, right? Of like what exactly is this art style and like how can we emulate it, right? I think this screen cap actually is going to be a good start because look in the background, there's a desk. So you see that? There's a desk. There's like a little podium with a book. You know, one of the things that I immediately noticed when I was like, I don't know, kind of brainstorming like how can I make the class look more like this is I'm noticing there's not a lot of straight lines. And then I'll also go into like the characters that are moving, they're actually like they obviously look different because they're going to have to be animated, right? But if you pay attention to everything that's going to stay stationary, they're a lot more detailed. So I don't know, I'm thinking of something like that where like my background is really detailed with like intense shadows and stuff, but I myself am still the same. Like, you know, I have my VTuber model, I have my PNGTuber models, right? So I'm noticing, like I said, that there's not a lot of straight lines, even the things that are meant to have straight lines, right? Like this dumbwaiter over here, these like cabinet, or what is this? Like shelves, the window, even like the bars on the window, right? They're all at like certain angles. They're not at right angles at all. So I guess maybe I shouldn't say that there's not a lot of straight lines. There are straight lines, but sometimes there's like a little bit of an angle to them. There's not, I'll say that there's no right angles. There's not a lot of right angles. Like even this window, like look at that, right? It's a little, what is this? Obtuse? Acute? Something like that. These lines gay, good for them. Exactly. I need to be there when you look at these games. They're such a massive part of my childhood. I still hum the noun song to myself. Ooh, yeah. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I get a chance to play them. Like even this button that activates the dumbwaiter, it's not even a rectangle. Well, it technically is, but you know what I mean? Like this one goes up at an angle and then it goes down, but there's like a slight jagged edge to it, you know? That's what I want to emulate. So I think that, like I said, this is a really good example because it has a table and I have a table. But look, it's like curved, right? It's a little curved upward, and the legs are also kind of curved. And then on the inside, there's also like, they're using straight black, which usually for beginner artists, they tell you like, oh, never use straight black because it's just too much contrast. It's a little too harsh on the eyes. Same with like straight white as well. But here, that's part of the style. Like, there is shading and there's highlights, but like the darker shading is black. So, you know, I think that's something I can also look at. Let's see, what else? There's also, I don't know how I'm going to incorporate this because, you know, there's just, I need to, you know, be mindful of the real estate on the screen, but a lot of these scenes also have some kind of foreground. Like here, this is a lab. There's like these flasks and stuff and like this skull in the background, but you still see like so much of the floor, right? You still see like around Pajama Sam over here, there's still so much floor. Let me see if there's any other examples. Actually, oh yeah, this one also has a foreground. Look. So you have like this scene over here with like the two doors. You have Pajama Sam over here. But here, very slightly, there's a little bit of foreground. There's like this tree part in the foreground too. And then the I don't know what you call this, like the stair banister or whatever. It also kind of becomes a little bit of foreground as well. But also what I'm noticing is that like that foreground helps to kind of frame the scene. Like it helps draw your eye to where Sam is, or in this case, like where the window is pointing. Same with the other one too, where like if we zoom out, it helps draw our eye to kind of the center. Like look, there's the moonlight, which is going through the window, but that moonlight is leading us to where Pajama Sam is. So it's really cool. Everything is being asymmetrical, makes it very charming. Yeah, exactly. So like the way that my classroom is right now, everything is very like straight lines, you know, there's lots of right angles, very organized. But there's also a lot of symmetry, which, you know, it gives off this feeling of organization, but some might also interpret that as like boring. I think I told you guys about how I had an illustration professor that hated symmetrical compositions. He hated them because he said it's boring, and like you can definitely make a symmetrical composition interesting, but not at like a beginner level. Or rather, it's not a habit you should learn as a beginner. You should start asymmetrical and then build your way up to learning how to break those like symmetry rules, right? So asymmetry also adds to like that dynamicness, or dynamism, I guess would be the noun for it, right? Yeah, it's like asymmetrical. The lines aren't always straight. It's really good. So, and it helps draw your eye, as I said. And then let's see. This one also has a foreground, right? Not only that, but look at the color palette on this. This one has a really good example of like color palette. Actually, all of them do. Actually, that's another thing we can look into is like the overall color palette. So let's take a look at this one. Let's take a... Oh, Owen! Hello! Welcome. Thank you for the raid! Sparkly Race Cat raid! Oh yeah, today's Friday DDR. Wait, today... No, wait. Yeah, Friday. I'm losing track of time again. Today's Friday DDR. How was it? How are you doing? Did you sweat? Did you get the workout out? Mass dance, yes. You sweat. Hello, thank you for the raid. If you, especially today, since you be sweating, you be working out, feel free to do some post-stream care, you know? You know, get yourself cleaned up and whatnot. And yeah, same with the people that raided in with you, same with the mechanics. Feel free, but for today we're doing some art appreciation. And we are, right now, we're actually looking at the Humongous Entertainment. We were just playing Pajama Sam yesterday, right? But I screenshotted some of the backgrounds because I found them really interesting and kind of perfect for art appreciation. And we're actually dissecting a lot of these scenes because ever since I played this yesterday, I kind of want to revamp my classroom look, right? Like, it would still look like what you see in the background. It would still have the double board and the desk and the floor, but I wanted to emulate this style. So we're investigating the style to see how we can emulate that, right? Good workout. I legit been losing weight. Nice. Let's go. Man, I should do that too. I really liked using Ring Fit. And now I really need to lose some weight. So maybe Ring Fit is the key. If I had a 3D model, I would stream it. But because I think it'd be funny to see me just like jogging, you know, and like doing the Ring Fit. But alas, for now I do not. Hello, Shiopi. Hello. Get inspired. Yeah, we are gonna get inspired. Let's say hi to everyone that raided in. Let's see. So hello, Owen. Hello, Seishun. Hello, Folk. Hello, Cielo. Hello, welcome. Dance Revolution. And hello, Shiopi. Just a 3D bear running towards you, fastly approaching your location, asking you all the important questions, such as... Wait, give me a second here. The timing of that. Did you do your homework? POV, you fell asleep in class, and now teacher's right next to you. Did you do your homework? Give it here. What do you mean you ate it again? What do you mean you ate it again? It's due today. It's due now. How dare you? You ate the homework. Oh, Jesus. Gotta do a little nibble. My backpack got run over by a flaming chariot again? We had homework. Alright, I'll go back to my desk. Oh no, I forgot how big I was behind the desk. Oh well. We'll figure it out. There you go. It was delicious. Binka frantically headbanging. Let's see. What did I miss out on? I can't believe you guys ate your homework again. We were hungry. It's the road I live on. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Especially once I poured maple syrup on the paper. Aw, Jesus. Well, that sounds pretty sweet, actually. Hello, Mayshark. Hello. Did you do your homework, Mayshark, or did you also eat it? Quick, everyone else eat your homework. She can't punish all of us. Oh, can't I? Can't I? Oh no, my overlap. I'm overlapping. There you go. Can't I punish you all? I had to sacrifice the homework to appease the beast? Again? What is it with you guys? And appeasing the beasts. Don't you know that mankind couldn't... Wait, how did it go again? Mankind couldn't reflect on themselves, so instead of thinking about it, they blame the beasts. We shouldn't be appeasing them. I lived in a town where the kids would say that the teacher and my dad burned my homework while he was trying to smoke pipe. Dang. Something about that feels kind of familiar. It's funny you mentioned I actually did regularly fall asleep in class during high school. I'm trying to remember, I don't think I ever fell asleep in class in high school, but I did once in college during a film, and it was in an art history class. And it was in an art history class that I really liked. But I don't know, the film just wasn't doing it for me. I legit remember like falling asleep, waking up, and the film was like over. No one caught me. Oh, the other time I fell asleep in class was I had allergies, so I took Benadryl. The night before. Like, I took Benadryl the night before, but like I woke up, took the bus to class, but the Benadryl was still hitting. It was still hitting. So I remember like, and the thing is like in those classes I was always seated at the front, but I remember like, you know, my head was like drooping. I remember like doing that. Luckily the teacher didn't call me out on it. I remember trying to pinch myself. I remember like aggressively pinching my leg to not fall asleep. But the Benadryl be hitting, decimating the class. Burp. Homework, yes indeed. Eat the foot. Ow! Eats the foot. Ow! I had a history for my first period, and the teacher had a really relaxing voice. To my defense, I only fell asleep one time. When I woke up, everyone was yelling, "Wallace!" Pickles! Teacher Opossum survived the last extinction event. We can survive hell too! Aw, man. You got a point there. Mankind could never be balling, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. I never fell asleep in school, but I did fall asleep during my work training when I was sick. Our instructor walked over and was like, question mark, girl! I've only fallen asleep once in class. It was college in my philosophy class, and I'd taken pain meds for the dental thing the night before. Same! Say you should. Yeah, like me with the well, I didn't take like the meds. I do remember, did I tell you guys the story of how I think I ate gauze? I think I got my wisdom tooth extracted. They sent me home with like a mouthful of gauze, right? And then the meds, or not, I don't know if it's the meds or the numbing thing. I remember falling asleep. And then when I woke up, not in the dentist chair, I had gone home by this point. I had gone home by this point. I fell asleep in my bedroom, and then I woke up suddenly being like, and then I swallowed something, and I felt around in my mouth, and the gauze was gone. Like, I'm pretty sure I swallowed it. I mean, thank Gorsh, right, that I didn't choke, but it was a bit startling to wake up like that. I'm a graduate in the Bachelor of Arts in Sleeping, class major in Sitting Upright. There you go. To be completely fair to me, it was only my first actual class of the day, and it was because I had to get up early every day because I was in marching band. It demanded I be at the school at 5 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know, like, my band teacher, okay, my orchestra teacher in high school was also the band teacher, and he had like quite the reputation, but people kept saying that like he would be yelling at the band kids every like after school practice while eating, so like you can imagine all of the spewing he was doing. Hello, Sime. Hello. You ate God. Never fell asleep in class, too busy writing instead of doing learning. Well, there you go. I've also eaten gauze. I'm not alone. Seishud, yes. I'm giving you a high five in spirit. God's eaten, confirmed. Vinka ate God. Is that what the caption said? I ate gauze. No, not the caption. No, that's not what I meant to say. That's not what I meant to say. No one read that. Why isn't the caption moving? Why isn't it? Okay, there we go. Like Saturn devouring his son, but Binka devouring the cubs. No. Dang it. No, I am not a man-hater. Why would the captions do me like that? Why would they do that? I can't believe you've done this. So like every Wednesday. Called out. No. Teacher hates him and no. Caption knows the truth. Straight to detention? No, we're out of detention. No, what the heck? There we go. There we go. In fact, I think you guys could cool down a little bit. After that, I think you guys could cool down. One time I couldn't fall asleep before the dentist and started uncontrollably falling asleep in the chair. I'm not gonna say who, but I do remember hearing a similar story of someone falling asleep in the dentist chair. Cause, okay, last thing before we get into the art appreciation, okay? Last thing. After, you know, when I was a kid, I was scared of the dentist, right? Because pain and injections and all that stuff. But in my adulthood, I actually find, like, the dentist work, like dentistry work on my teeth, I actually find it to be kind of relaxing. Like, especially when they numb you up and you just feel like the pressure. I don't know. There's something about it that I like. There's something about it. Oh, Dia, thank you for gifting a sub to Mayshark. Thank you. There's something kind of soothing about it for me. So when another friend of mine told me that he one time fell asleep in the dentist chair, like, I was like, you know what? I get that. Like, I 100% get that. I feel like I could also fall asleep in the dentist chair. What the Sigma? No, I guess, is it just me and my friend then? Is it just me and my friend? But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. But when I was a kid, I was terrified. I do remember being terrified. I remember one time I was so scared of being at the dentist. She's flexing on us. No, what I mean is, like, when I was a kid, I remember being so terrified, and my dad was in the room with me when I was like a little one. And I remember like clutching his hand, right? And I remember crying and being like, "Wait, I don't want to go to the dentist. No." And then my dad was like promising me things. He's like, "If you just get through this, I'm gonna get you like your favorite, you know, Mickey D's. I'm gonna get you your favorite I'm gonna get you your favorite fast food, right? You know, to make your teeth even worse." But I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm scared. And then I remember he kept on like, you know, trying to be like, oh no, not there you go. He kept trying to like bargain with me, and eventually I remember being like, if I do this, can you give me a hamster? And he was like, yeah, I'll get you a hamster. And you guys will never guess what happened. I never got a hamster. No, I didn't end up getting Big Ham at all. I don't think I even had a pet until like, no, actually I had a pet in high school. I had a cat. It is pretty comfy. Wait, who said that? Yes, beeplebees, you agree. When I'm at the dentist, I would just be claw grabbing my legs while in the chair. Understandable, you know. Understandable. I think for me it's like I said, when you're numbed up, you know, it's like I'm not gonna be feeling nothing. I'm not gonna be thinking nothing. She's flexing on the fact that she has teeth. Yeah, like this. Like, see. Big Ham. Can't believe the hamster ended up becoming the largest gaming hamster on Twitch. I know, I never got a hamster, but maybe it was for the best, because like whenever I know I said I don't think I had a pet, but it's because I'm pretty sure my mom took care of all the pets that I had as a kid. I didn't really take care of a pet until like, I don't even know, like high school. Anyway, we gotta get back on track. So also, I think I accidentally made myself a little smaller. There we go. Enlarge myself. Random voice. A hamster! I like the way that he says stuff like that. Like, a hamster! A hole! Like, a hamster! And other such things that he says. Like, let me see what you guys are saying. Stop moaning? I will never stop moaning! Alright, we gotta get back into it. Okay, we were talking about color, right? We were talking about color. One day I'll get to a non-scary dentist. I wonder if it's also because my dentist is Filipino. Maybe that kind of helps me relax too. Instead, because I have had orthodontists. I have had, a root canal before. And the orthodontist was like, he was okay, but he was also a little bit more like, what's it called? Like more snappy, you know? Whereas like my Filipino dentist was like, oh, how's your family? Oh, you went to the Philippines? Where'd you go? How long did you stay? And then being enthusiastic about things is peak. Yeah. F taxes. My dentist as a kid was a guy who learned how to dentist in the Navy in the 70s and never upgraded. Oh, Jesus. The only time I fear dentist is on adulthood due to... Oh, that's 100% fair. 100%. Teeth pulls had 0 numbing? I'm so sorry, Ghosty. I'm so sorry. That sounds terrible. No wonder. Dang. No, I'm sorry. That's terrible. Man. Yeah, I'm happy that I got the numbing. That we got the numbing agents now. There you go, I adjusted myself. But then Papa Puss got his Whataburger. Let's go. Let's go. I love the fast food right after the dentist, right? Or in my case, what I do after every dentist appointment is I get Thai food. I love Thai food, especially after the dentist. I don't know, it just hits so good. Apparently my friend is also immune to the anesthetic. Oh no, and the doctor is stubborn. Ah, dang. I'm sorry to hear that, you guys. Sorry to hear that. I can't think of a good segue, so we're just gonna get back into doing this. We were talking about color. Look at the colors on this one. Except for Pajama Sam and the little buggy guy. The cart. Look at the colors here. We got purple. We got orpal in the foreground. and then it actually transitions into this red color, which like the most of the mines are red, right? But right in the center, of course, is that vein of gold. So, you know, it of course it draws your eye to what the like you're thinking about, like, how do I say this? This is part of a kid's game. You're imagining that like 8 to like 10-year-olds are playing this, right? Sometimes even a 34-year-old sun bear. But you want to make sure that you draw the eye towards whatever it is the player has to pay attention to, right? And here, the point of this scene is that you can mine gold, and that gold is going to be used later on in the game, right? So you want to make it really obvious that there's gold and that you can mine it, and you can use an object that you have on it. So that's what they did pretty perfectly here. They showed the gold, and it makes for a really cool color scheme too, because you got the purple to the red to the gold. That's actually one of my favorite color schemes, is like a sunset color scheme. So this is actually pretty cool. The dentist was also your landlord? That's crazy. I also didn't know that you could be immune to anesthetic. I'm also immune to the— oh my gosh, Seishu, no! The reds are so beautiful. I agree. I once had a dentist who was also Yemeni. It was great to meet another Yemeni, but also I was like, please, I can't hold a conversation with your hands in my mouth. Yeah, for real. Like, I never know why dentists do that, where it's like, oh yeah, so you did this during summer vacation? It's like, looks extra shiny because some of the Orpal looks like a bit of a reddish reflection. Yeah, you're right. Like, especially if you look at the purple. I keep wanting to say Orpal. That is towards this red area right here. It's more of like a magenta. It's more of a purple that's closer to red. And then the side that is in shadow is more of a purple that's closer to blue. So that's also a neat color thing right here. So what did we have so far? Oh, this one also has a really cool color scheme. Let's take a look. So we got purple and that magenta color. And I always consider magenta to be basically a purple that's closer to red. So we got purple, magenta, white, magenta. But we also have a little bit of blue in this lit area over here, as well as like a dark green. It's almost like a dark teal. This is also a really nice color scheme. So it seems like part of the key to making these scenes is, for one, have a color scheme. Other than kind of the other preliminary stuff, like if you're designing for a game, of course, then you have to, this scene has to have some kind of purpose, right? And this is to lead us into either the kitchen or the little dance area with all the furniture, right? But then once you have that concept, then it comes up to like stuff like the color scheme. And then what else? I think there's also some really interesting elements here in terms of like, it's supposed to be a tree house. So obviously you have the house part with like the rooms, but you also have the tree part over here. So it's a nice mix of organic. And then once again, we're not seeing any straight lines here, or rather like we're not seeing any like 90-degree angles here. There are straight lines, but you know, they're a little asymmetrical, and I think that's pretty cool. I just closed my eyes and lay back because I don't know where to look. I also close my eyes, me too, for the dentist. Especially when they start doing like the water pick. I don't want water in my eye, you know? So how was vacation? Cave looks like hell, I love it. Yeah, the blue, violet, red color scheme is the best. Yeah, I agree. Look straight up the nose. Exactly. Let's see. We looked at this one a little bit. This one is a little bit more on the blue. There is some purple, blue, and green. Seems to be kind of like the dominant color scheme with a touch of brown too. What else? There's one more thing. Oh, here. Let's look at the color schemes and lines for this one. This is what I meant about the use of like straight black for the shadows. Look at all these roots and thorns. The shading is all like straight black, but they also have shading here. Like, let's look at, how about this one right here. I like the pajama Sam is looking back at us. Let's see. So this brown right here is the mid-tone. This is kind of like your flat color, right? But then there's also a little bit of a darker black for the shading. But then you also have this this black, right? This like hash, I was about to say hashtag, hex code 00000, right? As like the darkest shading color. But if you do that, sometimes some of the shapes can get lost, right? So what this artist did is they also added this blue highlight, which matches the highlight that you see here, right? So it's almost like a reflected light. This not only, like, I don't know, adds a little bit of pop to the roots, or the vines rather, or what are these, thorns? Like, it adds a little bit of pop because it's blue and brown, which are kind of like complementary to each other, aka they make each other stand out a lot. Technically it's blue and orange, but orange, like, brown is basically just like orange but dark and desaturated, right? So these two colors help each other pop. But another thing is that it's helping to define the shape too. So let me zoom in a little bit. If you assume that this excuse me. Actually, let's test something out. Let me see if I can get my art program. Now it's going to be on my second screen, so it's going to be a little scrunched up, but let's do a little experiment here. Is this gonna work? That kind of works. Kind of works. Let me put this on my main screen and then embiggen it, which is a perfectly cromulent word. Okay, yeah, you can see it now. Okay, so this is my art program. I'm gonna try and fiddle around with these highlights just to show you what I mean. Do you guys see all this blue here? What if it wasn't there? Let's use the bucket tool. Let's use black. Oh, that didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. Oh, you know what? I think we need to make the range of similar color. There we go. Oh no, too much. And then let's just use binary pen for the rest of this. I'm just gonna use my mouse for this. Oh no, I'm a fool. You know what I should do? Separate layer. We're gonna cover up all of these like blue highlights to see how much of a difference it makes. Not all of them, but like as much as we can, you know? Alright, so that still works. That still works to show that, you know, like, especially because it's in the foreground, right? But once you add those blue highlights back in, it pops. And you see a little bit more texture, right? You see a little bit more texture on the thorns as well. So yeah, just a little detail like that goes a long way. Embiggen! It's a perfectly cromulent word. And then let's see the color scheme here. We do have some blue, some purple, not a lot of magenta, but also some green. So it looks like a lot of the color schemes that we're seeing here is what's called, it's not complementary. Why am I forgetting what it's called? Like, I even taught a class on this. Why am I forgetting? Basically, like, the colors are bordering each other on the color wheel. What is that called again? Types of color schemes. It's not monochromatic. Because that would mean like one type of color. Analogous. Thank you. Complementary is if they're like opposites to each other. Here's a good guide right here. If this thing's gonna cooperate with me, there you go. Make it bigger. There we go. Yeah, so here's your color wheel. Complementary is colors on the opposite end, and then analogous is that they're all next to each other. And then you also have stuff like split complementary, side complementary, all those good things. So yeah, this is a little too complex for me, but yeah. Yeah, analogous. Exactly. Oh yeah, I think you did say that. Oh, you said color scheme. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so yeah. So let's see. If I were to remake the classroom, in like a Pajama Sam style, so I gotta focus on non-straight lines, or at the very least no right angles. So I gotta fix up this desk, right? And the board. The board has to have a little bit more character in it. It can't just be like right angles and stuff. We gotta have a consistent color scheme. Because right now the classroom has green, a little bit of shading under the board, and then brown, right? So maybe we might need to change the colors of the classroom too. And we might have to have a little bit more shading as well. Shading and highlights. What else? What else? So yeah, asymmetry, a foreground. So I'm not sure what we should add to the foreground now that I think about it. Because right now what we're seeing in the classroom is my desk. We have Mr. Pancakes down there. We have my double board set up. We have my screen that can go up and down. We have the floor for you guys to play in, right? So what should be in the... maybe a desk or something? Maybe a desk, right? Or like a student desk? I'll think of something. But yeah, so having a foreground. Let's see, what else? Good color, an analogous color scheme. Oh yeah, so another thing is, mention this like right from the get-go, but if you notice stuff that is meant to move, specifically like Pajama Sam, and then here as well there's the chair, they're not in as much detail because they're meant to be animated, they're meant to move, right? But there's still stuff like, there's still a little bit of highlight here, and there's a little bit of shading. So I bring this up because like obviously the equivalent is going to be you guys, your stream avatar, and then me. And I think it fits, right? Because like I have pretty thick lines, and then my PNGTuber model also has thick like black lines as well. So I think it'll fit fine, but yeah, that's another thing to consider. But yeah, so that was just a little bit of a deep dive into the art of Humongous Entertainment, specifically Pajama Sam. Because if you look at other... let's actually look at other IPs by Humongous Entertainment. We had Freddy Fish. I want to see if their style is the same throughout different characters. Because Freddy Fish is another one. Let's take a look at this one. Freddy Fish in the case of the stolen conch shell. I want some... oh my god, it's on Switch. That's crazy. Let's take a closer look. Kinda, sorta. I feel like the use of black as a shading isn't... like, you kind of see it, but it's a little bit different compared to Pajama Sam. This is very painterly. This is also very detailed. It's a little different. It's like a little bit different compared to Pajama Sam. The foreground could be the sides of a door frame, like someone looking into the classroom. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I think I remember Freddy being more refined. So pretty. I love the oranges and purples. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I do remember, like, there was a lot of texture. Like, there's a lot of texture to a lot of the Freddy Fish ones because it takes place underwater, right? So, like, even like here, even these stairs in the background, there's a whole lot of texture in comparison to, like, Pajama Sam. What else? A nut! This might come in handy. Oh, yo, this is so cool. This is based off of, like, Maya Aztec, like, motifs and architecture. This is based off of the Sunstone. Oh, we're in a surrealist class now. There you go. I might still keep, like, these different styles of classrooms the same, though. Because I think they're neat. I was considering it, though. I was like, do you think I have to remake every single art history scene that I made in, like, the Pajama Sam style? And it's like, no, the whole point of it is to show you guys different, like, art styles, right? So I like the surrealist one. I feel like I did work a long time on this one. Nuts. Almond or cashew? I do like almond milk. I'll show you the Aztec Sunstone. There you go. See, it's like their calendar. It's like their calendar. See? Spitting image. Cashew mention. Meow. This one also, look at the color scheme on this one. It's like predominantly like yellow, but like a touch of green, touch of blue, and a touch of red. Red. I feel like that's triadic, or I actually don't know what kind, but it's cool nonetheless. But yeah, so each of the different you know what? Let's do this. Put the car. Here we go. I'll show you guys. Ooh, this one's different too. This one's different too. Look, it's a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother. So like if you look at the background, this hill is basically just a gradient, right? But there's also light touches of texture here on the road. And then especially with metallic stuff. Yeah, each franchise seems to have like its own art style, which is really neat. Which like fits more with like, you know, their main character. So, yeah, Cashew Cat. Okay, where should we go from here?
Ooh,
I just love sulfuric acid. But okay, so that's a little bit of a deep dive into at least the Pajama Sam style. So we'll see how we can transform this classroom. We'll see. But otherwise, let's go ahead and move on. And you know what? We're going to do the public domain image archive last because I always want to start off the art appreciation with like something that is my own choice, and then we move on to stuff that other people have recommended to me. And then I think we'll end off with something else that's my choice, right? So now we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to look into the stuff that was submitted by you guys, that was recommended by you guys. So first up is this artist Fox Teeth. I didn't really look into their profile. Oh, cool. Oh, these are cute. Are these prints? These are cute. Oh, they made a zine. Cool. Oh. These are prints. Oh, these are so cool. These are so cool. Okay, so beeplebees, I believe, is the one who recommended this artist, specifically this piece, because well, I don't know why, because, well, I have a feeling, but I was gonna say because you know, we've been playing Pentiment, right? We've been in the medieval the stickers. Yes, let's take a look at them. These are so cute. What the heck? What the heck? Oh no, I deleted my Tumblr. There we go. Medieval manuscript palette? Oh my gosh, wait! That's amazing! That's freaking amazing. Can I buy this? Can I buy this? They have a Ko-fi page. They have a Ko-fi page. Let's go. Okay, let's focus on this one first. Let's focus on this one first, and then we'll go into what we can potentially purchase from them. Okay, so this artwork very much like emulates medieval manuscripts, right? Medieval books and bibbles and all that kind of stuff. So how do we know that? This, I forgot I sent that, so I really want to buy the PDF of the whole thing. Oh, so there's more to it. Oh, there is! I didn't even realize. It's probably going to stop me because I don't have an account soon, but... Oh, yep, there it is, but that's fine. Oh, this is Basilisk! I see. Favorite of my risograph comics and the project of all my other medieval-inspired art descends from. Styled after medieval illuminated manuscripts and printed using custom color palette, requiring 5 risograph inks, including metallic gold. Basilisk asked the questions, what would drive a teenage girl to create a monster? Easy! This! Like... When I was a teenage girl, I was making all kinds of Digimon. The marginalia is all unique. Ooh, we're gonna take a look at that. Physical copies available here. Ooh, let's go. So they're on their Ko-fi page. Let's take a look-see. Oh, only 15 bucks. That's a steal. How about I link this to you guys, in case you guys are interested. There you go. So let's take a look at this story so far. You are 15 years old. The egg, which you stole from the cockerel's nest, which you forced the toad to brood, is about to hatch. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we have an ad break coming up soon. Actually, let's snooze it once. Just once. And actually, let me put this in the chat as well. Yeah, no problem, Pickles. I'm actually going to put the link to this page that I'm looking at as well. So there you go. Your whole life has been leading up to this moment. It's coming out. You first learned how to make a basilisk when you were 6 years old. You had stolen a bestiary from a monastery's library. Nobody even knew you knew how to read. You're enchanted by the book. Blissfully, you read and dream about adventures with beasts and serpents far away from here. I'll go more into the detail after we finish this first read-through. When your parents find the book, they are furious. A young girl of your low station isn't supposed to do things like this. What is it like to love something that you were not supposed to love? Something that was never meant for someone like you. Oh, I wanna know more. I wanna know more about the basilisk. I guess I'm buying it. Okay, let's go back and look at the details, shall we? So we have here our little cat person. I like the inky style, but you also have kind of like the almost like a graphite, like smudgy style as well in the background. And then beeplebees had mentioned that each of the marginalia, which is the stuff on the margins, is all unique. So we're seeing stuff like a forg, right? We're seeing some serpents. One of them is has a tongue that is turning into a branch that is holding a basket of eggs. And then we also have another snake here that is winding around. The tongue seems to... I don't know if this is a tongue or just more decoration. Looking at the frog. And then we also have a chicken. We have a chicken here. A chicken. So, according to the story, we have like a chicken egg. But it's being brooded. It's being sat on by a frog. Little did you know I was secretly an agent here to sell you stuff. It's for the best. It's for the best, really. And then this story is called The Basilisk, which I know is supposed to be some kind of like chicken lizard mixture, right? I think you see it in like certain Final Fantasy games, but I think most recently the thing that might be the most familiar to folks would be Dungeon Meshi. Buy the book. Buy the book. I will. Or suffer my curse. And I think the basilisk also has the power to turn people to stone, right? With its gaze, by looking at it or by looking at something. Your whole moment has been leading up to. Your whole life has led up to this moment. You still see some of like the inky features here. I like the way look at the frog. I love how it's just like simple line work, right? This must have taken a lot of practice. And in the marginalia, we have a snail going after some crows and or ravens. A kitty cat looking up at a bird. We have a crow that's trapped in a cage. And then here we have some sea creatures. Wait, I love how these sea creatures are portrayed. Because like, sometimes medieval art, the way that it shows animals isn't always accurate to what the animal looks like. But I do feel like that adds a little bit of charm to it. And this reminds me, I don't think any of these are meant to be like a crab or a lobster, but I went to a talk recently about ancient astronomy, which I do want to do like an educational stream about it sometime soon. And they started off by talking about like astrological signs. So you guys know, like, for example, Sagittarius, the archer. I'm a Sagittarius. You probably know like Pisces, Leo, the lion, Gemini, the twins, blah, blah, blah. Apparently in medieval art, the animal for hello Sibe slides in. From what we've seen, her parents deserve to be turned to stone. There you go. So there's a sign in Western astrology, Cancer the crab. However, when you look at medieval art of the 12 astrological signs, sometimes for some reason they show Cancer as a lobster. And it's just something kind of unique to look into. It's one of those like small details that like once you notice it, now like every time you see art from that time period, it's like, ooh, is it a crab or is it a lobster? But very distinct though from Scorpio, the scorpion. You're also a Sagittarius? Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday's December 8. Or rather, my real birthday is December 9. But Babinka Bear's birthday is December 8. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a fiery Sagittarius. Hello, M. Crab Bear. There you go. But it's one of those nice little details that like, oh, it's like a little fun fact that you could tell other people. It's kind of like when you see a really old clock that has Roman numerals on it. Sometimes 4 is drawn as IV, like this. And we have an ad break coming up soon. But sometimes it's drawn with just 4 eyes, like this. So sometimes you might see like a clock that for whatever reason has 4 eyes instead of IV. I don't know, it's interesting in that way. Like there's nothing like super fascinating about it unless you like go really into the history. But it's just one of those like if you're at a museum and you see it, you could tell the person that you're with like, oh look, it's 4 eyes. All right, guys, let's go to the cup corner because we have a ad break coming up. I also remember the outdated constellations as well. Yo, nice. Let me move myself over a little bit. All right, I'll see you guys after the ad break. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Good night, Pickles. Good night. Thank you for dropping by. We're back. We're back. And I'm noticing that the tracking hasn't been having any problems. Like me using this old phone for tracking has been pretty good so far. No lagging, no nothing, right? Yeah. Let's eat the books. That's how we gain knowledge. No, you could read them too. You could read them. No. By the way, if I were to like make my setup look more like Pajama Sam, I would want to edit this part of the classroom as well. Maybe not detention, because detention's kind of funny. Like, detention's just kind of funny as just like something out of Hieronymus Bosch's painting. But you know, maybe recess. It would take a bit of work, of course. It would take a bit of work, but you know, there's no time limit for these kinds of things, right? So yeah, we're so bareback. You don't gain knowledge via osmosis? Personally, I don't. Now you can laugh at me, but oh, I forgot to mention, you guys want to know what I've been trying to do lately? I've been trying to read more. She's learning how to read again. I mentioned this a couple of times in the past, but after my master's degree, I just couldn't like I couldn't read anymore, or rather like I spent so much of my time during my master's degree just reading like day after day after day after day that I just got burnt out by it, and it's only now that I feel like I'm actually trying to get back into it. So yeah. What you reading? Okay, I'm starting off slow. I'm starting off really easy, and I'm reading graphic novels and a little cool book called Weird Medieval Guys. Weird Medieval Guys. I'll show you guys. It's made by the person that runs the Weird Medieval Guys Twitter account. So this person, it's an interesting read. If you want a little bit more of like the historical context of certain things, you might want to go for another book. But what this book basically does is like it shows you kind of funny images from medieval times, right? Like all the stuff that you would find basically in this Twitter page. So you know, you have whatever the heck is going on here, right? There's even like a bestiary where it shows like, oh yeah, these are. Is this me? Wait, what are these? I don't know what these are supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a wolf. I think it's supposed to be a wolf. Is this me? No, I don't think it is. But yeah, like it shows different like examples of animals and stuff. But they also put like a little bit of silliness into it. They put a little bit of like, oh yeah, this is what your medieval name would be, and it's like those little like, oh, based off of like your birthday, this is what your name would be. It'd be like Laszlo, Brian Wood, stuff like that, you know? It's definitely like a for funsies book. But if you want a little bit more of like, oh, like where's the proof of like these people, like of Brian Wood being a name or Laszlo being a name, right? Or what's the proof, or like what's the source of this image, you know? I think they do source their images, but it's kind of like at the very end. So it's definitely more of a for funsies book, and I might want to check out other types of books to kind of see like, oh yeah, bunnies were depicted that way because XYZ. This little dragon thing is thought to be, you know, a manticore because of XYZ. Like that's what I've been wanting to get more into, but I feel like this is also a good start for me to get back into reading. I've also been reading graphic novels. I've been reading this one called Codex Black. It's really cool, you guys. I like 100% recommend it. It's basically like a fantasy story, a historical fantasy story, and it's very based on like Mesoamerican culture. See, so these are the main characters. Their names are, let me see if I can remember it off the top of my head. The guy on the right, his name is Itzkakalot, and then her name is Donahi. So she's Zapotec. She's Zapotec, which is cool because I don't know anything about Zapotec language. But his name is like Nahuatl. It's like from the Aztec language. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to get myself to read a little bit more. So maybe one day I'll finally remember how to read. Recess Conceptualis already looks like a humongous entertainment game screen. This is true. This is true. A VTuber that reads? Thank you for the big emote again, Matthew. Writing Bibinkum lore. Bibinkum's learned via osmosis. Osmosis Jones. Mostly just read fiction. That's pretty awesome. I should really get into reading fiction again, you know, because the thing that burnt me out from reading was just reading a whole lot of like historical books, a whole bunch of nonfiction. So maybe that's the route. But speaking of reading, let's get back into this, shall we? So, let's see. So we have the cute frog, we have the marginalia. I was bringing up the whole scorpion, lobster, crab thing because of like how these kind of remind me of that. If you see how like scorpions are shown in like medieval manuscripts, they're kind of funny looking. But I think this is a turtle. I think this is a turtle. Maybe some kind of, maybe this is a lobster because look, it has like the lines that show that it could be like part of the shell. Maybe talk with Almontis about books to get ideas for new reads. Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like I need something like super simple. You know, I need like young adult or something because right now my brain just can't process anything too much when it comes to reading. It needs to be something silly, something simple. You know, it should be Cat in the Hat. You know. Almontis is not a fiction guy. I'd be down to still like ask his opinion though, right? He seems like a pretty well-read guy, you know. He did do a book club about Scott Pilgrim. He did, yeah. I was part of the raid with Squeegee. Squeegee raided into him, and I saw a little bit of it, but I had to step away to get some food. But I like that, you know. I admire folks like Almontis who can do stuff like you're looking at something that ostensibly at first glance it's like, oh yeah, this is just like a piece of pop culture media, but like actually analyze it, you know. Like, I mean, that's the bulk of stuff like YouTube video essays, right? Like, here's why the themes in Naruto are like blah blah blah. You know. So I kind of like that he did that with Scott Pilgrim at the same time. He mostly reads nonfiction but likes graphic novels. So maybe I should ask for his like graphic novels recommendations. But all right, let's get back into this. We have our egg spouting, our little basilisk presumably creature. Ooh, and I'm noticing too that there's a little bit of like, it's kind of thematic too. Like the marginalia is kind of thematic. So we're looking at sea creatures and flying creatures, right? So because the basilisk is supposed to be some kind of lizard and bird, you're seeing like a melding of the two, right? And then over here, what else are we seeing? We're seeing a bird in a nest in a tree, and a fox, or some kind of like fox-like creature is trying to climb up there. Maybe to steal them eggs. We're also seeing some other birds here. The whole thing with like birds and nests keeps reminding me of the, what is it, the mockingbird? What's that bird that like, it finds a nest that already has eggs in it and pushes out the babies and then puts its own baby in there? Is that the mockingbird or is that the kookaburra? I know that the kookaburra has a funny like call. Oh, a cuckoo. I see. It's a cuckoo. Not a maybe that's why I was thinking of a kookaburra because they sound similar. Laugh, kookaburra laugh, kookaburra gay your life must be. So yeah, a cuckoo, right? I keep thinking of that, but I don't know if that's something that's going to show up in the marginalia. So we have some birds, we have some eggs, we have some foxes trying to eat the eggs. We have some foxes looking at these ducks who are rearing their kids. Mockingbirds just like imitating other bird calls. Ah, I see. Nice, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So let's see. If this is thematic, it goes into like this idea of like child rearing or like, you know, taking care of a loved one, but there's danger afoot, right? There's danger afoot. So maybe it's like symbolic of like this girl trying to like hatch and raise this basilisk, but there's so many people that don't want that to happen, right? And then dragon. First we learned how to make a basilisk when you were just 6 years old. And it seems like the process would be some kind of mixing of the chicken and the lizard, right? So in this case we have a chicken egg, but it's being brooded by a frog. I like this detail. Look, basilisk, lorem ipsum dolor sit. It's the filler text. It's the lorem ipsum. I love that. And then let's look at the marginalia. We have a dragon. Oh no, a dragon. It's looking after this star. Same with this this chicken. Lorem ipsum mention. We have a worm. We have this what looks to be like a combination creature, right? It kind of looks like it has some kind of deer head, but also wings and then like little feet. Something's going on with I use this all the time at work for testing, and nobody knows what it is. How? Well, I guess. I mean, if I feel like my first interaction with lorem ipsum was when like MySpace was still a thing and we were coding our own MySpace pages with HTML and we were like, what's lorem ipsum lorem ipsum? Right? And it's just the sample text. Or even when you're like on LiveJournal and you're like coding your own LiveJournal page, right? Like HTML. I guess it is one of those things. You should look up the useful creature and excellent marginalia creature. Ooh, is that what one of these is? Let's take a look-see. The useful creature. LiveJournal, let's go. Oh my gosh, so much of my life was on LiveJournal. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. The useful creature on the Book of Hours. Look at that. It is pretty useful. Right? When you need an axe. I mean, why cast, what is it? Like Magic Hand. When you could just have a useful creature. Shout out to, oh no, the link. It's not letting me see your link before they remove the lemons. Are you talking about fanfiction or AO3? The useful creature. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh no! The fox. It's got the duck and the duck is saying quick. Oh my god, it's like there's a Filipino street food called kwek kwek. It's I think it's duck egg actually. Kwek kwek. I like the dragon and the chicken are both looking up at the same bright star, just like, do they have this song? If any of you have watched Fievel, anyone familiar with this song? Well, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. Fievel Mouskowitz. Yes, you know it. You know it. Wait, is this a song? I think it has like a lyric that's like looking up at the same bright star. Looking at the same bright star. Oh, it's somewhere out there. I was wrong. It's not just once. Just once. Figure out what we keep doing wrong. It's the same guy, but just a different song. Here we go. It's this one. It's this one. They have a similar, like, opening, right? Like this nice little, like, tune, right? Because I've been talking for a while, I don't think I can hit the high notes, but... Well, let's see. Oh, the marginalia on this one goes hard. Out there, pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. This one has that lyric, right? Looking at the same bright star. It's my favorite. Oh, it's almost here. It's almost here. One another. And that's saying somewhere out there. The mousies sing to each other because they miss each other. They miss each other. That's how... Look. Here. It's the dragon and the chicken. On the same bright star. It starts to sing a lonesome lullaby. It helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky. Look, it's the chicken and the dragon. Somewhere out there, love can see us through. Oh, I can't hit that high note. We'll be together. Are we supposed to be able to see the video? No, I'm not showing the video. I'm playing it on Spotify. I'm playing it on Spotify. I wanted you guys to see the chicken and the dragon. Getting in trouble for doodling in history class? No, teacher. This is just marginalia. I love utilizing the knowledge I get through history class. Oh, 6 solo, bro. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Okay. Let's look at the marginalia for this one. It goes kind of hard. Like, look at the fox priest, you know? It's symbolic. It's the false, prophet. It's the false priest. He's preaching to the poor chickens and ducks, so they'll just get eaten. They don't make sick guitar solos like this anymore. I agree. We got the false prophet over here. We got what else is going on here? A person with a mask, I think? These are getting kind of surreal, and I like it. Somewhere out there. We have what looks like some kind of centaur with some bagpipes, and a women's centaur. And then we have a monk. You could tell because of the tonsure, the little like haircut that they have, like in Pentiment. But they're also a snail. And then we have another that same creature from the second page, or what is the third page or something, right? Oh, and then once we get further, I'm starting to see some marginalia that's familiar that you would see in that Twitter page I showed you, the weird little guys, weird medieval guys. Okay, let's get back to what were we listening to? Listen to Luxury Elite. Why not? The tall, skinny gods, they will take you to a shed of no return. They do not eat the oats, brother. You shall not get fat enough to be eaten, huh? We got a lot over here. It said, oh my god, it's an elephant! It's an elephant, look at this. We have a sea serpent. Okay, so this is what I mean. This little bat, I've definitely seen this before on the weird medieval guys Twitter. And then there's some cute details here. Blissfully you read and dream about adventures with beasts and serpents far away from here. Oh, did I look at she's running away from the monastery? Maybe Andrea Smaller was working there, you know? Maybe she's in Tassing. Oh, wait, this is so cute. So she's imagining herself with these little, like, beasts and stuff, with, like, a dragon, with mermaids. She's imagining herself as the mermaid. This one's crazy. I like this. This is another style I would like to emulate, you know? Oh my gosh, the hedgehogs. So there's this, like, common thing with, like, medieval illustrations of hedgehogs where people believe that they would use their spines to get fruit. They would use it to, like, get apples and, like, stick the apples on their spines so that they could walk with it and eat it for later. Hedgehogs don't really do that. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's still cool. It's still funny because, like, this is something you see in a couple of medieval manuscripts. We also see a phoenix over here. It's a bird covered in fire, so it's probably gonna, like, rise from the ashes. We see a goat. We see Hux. Hux is stuck in a tree. Poor guy. He didn't know any better. This one's so sad because she's crying. She's crying. And they have a stick. Are they gonna... Oh, man. They're gonna do that thing. I know, poor little guy. What is it like to love something that you're not supposed to love? Oh, this is so sad. She's drawing them little monsters. I want to buy this book. I'm gonna buy this. Yo, I love the lion here. It's so silly looking. It's so silly looking. We got some snail deer over here. We have the same creature from the other pages, but now it's talking to its tail. I love this. This looks like a dragon, but kind of feline as well. Yo, these ones. I love the eyes on this. Something that was never meant for someone like you. This one, I like that the marginalia just got more, like, fantastical. It got more fantastical, like, as you go down. The bruises on her? No! Poor gal. And then we have a mermaid over here. We have Hux again, but now he has ascended with wings. This is Hux and alpaca. They've ascended. They're tired of our jokes about eating them. Oh man. Okay, I am definitely gonna buy this. This is really nice. But yeah, if you guys want to support this person, Fox Teeth, check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the chat. They got eaten and went to heaven. No, they evolved. They evolved. They ascended. They ascended. Yeah, so it seems like they do like pretty cool printmaking. They sell stickers. You guys should check them out. This is really cool. I'm definitely purchasing. Oh, cool. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I need to rest my voice a little bit. We only have 2 more works to look at, actually. And then the public domain images. But I'll be back in a jiffy. I won't do an ad... Well, actually, what time is it? Yeah, I won't do an ad break just yet. But, no, you know what? I'll do this. Since it's usually a 3-minute ad break, I'm just gonna play a 1-minute one, just so I can get some water. And then, I'll see you guys after that. Yeah, just a 1-minute one. Okay, I'll see you guys in about a minute. We back. We're back. Talpinka's real and can hurt you. No, she's fine. She's fine. She's just hanging out. Warn your friends, warn your neighbors. Check for signs of Talbinka before you go outside at night. No. She's just chilling. She's just chilling. She's just chilling with her long legs. You know what I've thought about? Have you guys seen those like VTuber assets where it's like they're putting their legs over a table? I've thought about doing that, but like it's my like long legs. It's like it's not even like suggestive or even crossed. It's just my legs like flopping over the table. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Okay, so the next 2 oh yeah, by the way, so the artist that we were looking at, Fox Teeth, they were recommended by beeplebees, so thank you for recommending that artist. And our next 2 were recommended by Shiopi. So we have 2 works here. We have Ponkichi M. I think, did we review some of their work before? I've definitely seen some of their work. It's really cute. And then the other one is Pixel Art by Chan Sui, or Ginping 0602. Just use those asset legs and you're just kicking up some weirdly human legs. Gosh, that'd be funny. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, you're putting it in the chat. Thank you. So we won't spend as much time as we did with looking at the medieval stuff. Oh my god, it flops over the table and they're like irrationally soft, like they're stuffed with cotton. Oh my gosh, yeah, I should draw like a seam, right? Like it's obviously like knitted or something, or it's obviously like sewed together. That's such a good, that's a good, wait a minute, recess just ended. You guys were hearing me this entire time, right? Like, well, of course you were. You guys are responding to the whole leg thing. Anyway, apologies if anyone did just come back from the ad break, but we're looking at this work. We will spend some time on it, but not as much as the medieval one, because that one I just kept on going all in on that. And then we'll look at this pixel art as well. So, this is so cute. This is so cute. We have here a cabbage animal. Wait, it's cabbage, right? Or lettuce? I always am really bad at telling the 2 apart. I don't know if I suggested Ponkichi before, because I thought I did, but I didn't find it in the art appreciation channel. I feel like I've checked out similar artists that do like a similar theme of like food plus something else, but I don't know if we did Ponkichi before. But thank you for recommending this one. So this is super cute, right? Binka with realistic human legs. Can't hurt you, she's not real. Binka with realistic human legs. Oh no. That's funny. You know what, I'm gonna fix one thing, and that is I'm gonna put the desk away. There you go. It's because I noticed that the Babinkums are like accidentally overlapping against the desk, so I just wanted to make the immersion a little better. Cabbage Asiatic Black Bear Fairy is what it says at the top? Wait, that's so cute. Oh yeah, you're right. Cabbage Asiatic Black Bear Fairy. I know exactly what an Asiatic black bear is. It's so cute. Let me see if I can get a picture for you guys. They're moon bears. They're also known as moon bears. They look like me. They look like me, but they're fluffier. See, they're a lot fluffier. They even got the little patch down there. They did the cabbage dog. Oh, that's so cute. They fuse animals with fruit and vegetables. That's so cute. So this was really cute. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in, and then let's read this translation. Cabbage is rich in dietary fiber and vitamin C, which is good for healthy skin. Dietary fiber absorbs lipids, sugar, and salt and excretes them from the body. It is also expected to be effective in preventing lifestyle-related diseases such as obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure. I should be eating more cabbage. It's not a translation. Oh yeah, it's in the English up top. This does, let's see. What can I read here? It says kabeshki? Wait, it's not wait. It's not like cabbage. Wait. Kushiku no waguma. Waguma? It says kyabe shiki no waguma. Kabetsu, kabetsu, kabetsu. Lettuce. Friendship cabbage is friend, not food. Goji bought us a cabbage recently. It's been such a happy... I like cabbage, actually. It's one of the few, like, veggies that I grew up being like, yeah, I like that. But it's mostly because it was, like, in burgers, right? Or salads. Oh, cute! Cute. Kabeshi? I can't tell if this is she or not. Shiki no waguma no kabeshiki no waguma. I think waguma, because it sounds like kuma, which is bear. Waguma might be black bear, or Asiatic black bear. Oh, Schnackery! Good morning! Let's put the desk back. Yeah, I knew it! That's why I put the desk back! I was like, ah, you guys heard Schnecker. You're probably gonna want to pet them. See, I called it. Brain is whispering. What if cabbage doing a kabedon? Cabbage don! Schneck attack. This is kabeshiki no waguma-chan wa ningen ga is this dice? What does it say? Dice? Oh, daisuki na. Something like this lettuce dog or lettuce bear loves humans. Gokuma no yosei-san. Is it like a fairy bear? Like yosei means like fairy, right? Koguma, I think it's cub, right? So like this cub, what is it? So this word over here, I think it's the cabbage bear. Wa ningen ga daisuki na koguma no yosei-san. I heard waguma. It sounds like a Digimon. So-called free thinkers when they hear a meow. Schnackery. Do they allow loud laughing in Hawaii? Just aloha. Hello, I will be the angel. I appreciate the puns. All their produce animal fusions are fairies. Ah, okay. Wasure mono. I don't remember what that means. I've heard that word so many times. Wasure mono shita hito o mitsukeru to ganbatte. Oh, ganbatte! Todoke te kurereru yo. I forgotten items? Oh, so forgotten items of a person. Meets get. Oh, it helps to find forgotten items, right? Is that what that means? It helps to find forgotten items. Ganbate. It tries really hard to find forgotten items. Todokete kureru yo. It sounds like I'm not Nihongo Jozu. Me neither. I could just read it. And some of the words sound familiar, but it sounds like this is saying that it works really hard to try and find lost items for other people. Have you checked out Epic the Musical yet? Not yet. I've been busy with work, but the good thing is I've been so productive with work is that I'm actually starting to run out of things to do. So I might get to the point where I'm like, during work hours, I'm just gonna watch Epic the Musical. And I don't know if there's anything my bosses can do about it, because it's like, I've done everything that I need to do for the school year. So I'm just gonna pretend to do things. 抱っこしてあげるととってもよこ wait よ oh it's 喜んでくれる man maru oh maru means round I know that much man maru na shpomo kawaii that says kawaii they'll give hugs is that what that means that's so cute. They'll give you hugs. Why is this one attacking this one though? So, karifurawa. Oh, cauliflower. Karifurawa wa sensei ni what is this? Kiba. Oh, kiba means like teeth, right? So something cauliflower teacher, something teeth. Mukukedo. Mukukedo. It looks like something about like he doesn't like this cauliflower sensei. Koguma na no de sonna ni itakunai yo. Demo Koguma no chikaku ni wa mama kuma ga iru kara chui da yo. Once again, didn't understand any of those of it. But it's fun to practice my reading, too. It's fun to practice my reading. Because I know this kanji and this kanji. Or these two kanjis. And I'm guessing that Koguma just means cub, right? So this guy's attacking Cauliflower Sensei. Okay, now let's actually look at the art, shall we? So, for one, I really like how kind of realistic the texture is for this little cub, right? It's got the realistic textures over here. You can see kind of like the what did you call it, like veins, right? Like in a cabbage. They're not really veins, right? But it's like the stems. Oh, this is so cute. The little beans, right? Oh, so cute. If you guys want to know more about how to cutify your art, look no further than this. You have here rounded shapes. You have some exaggerated features. A lot of rounded shapes, actually. Look at the muzzle, the eyes, and the eyebrows. They're all round. And even like the curves of the lettuce are really round. And you even have like the beans. Even the feet. You just gotta use round shapes. It's exactly friend-shaped. Just so friend-shaped. Even when it's aggressive, it's really cute. Oh, I think this is the mama bear and this is the cub. They're both attacking. That means Mama Bear's humongous. It's so cute. Cute. And the blush. The blush looks so cute. I can't say much more other than the fact that it's just adorable. They're making really cute use of like the shapes. You see like the combination with the cabbage here with like the little leaves and stuff. It's just cute all around. If we want, we can take a look at this person's other work. Just as a sample. I'll put them in the chat. Ponkichi M. Oh, cabbage dog. It's so cute. And then we have Aros, but a mushroom. I want to see more. Oh, so cute. It's an apple bat. It's an apple vestie. Oh, look. So you see the bat apple fairy. Komori ringo. Aw, it's like nom nomming. With the little stem in the background. So cute. What's this one? Is this bread? Oh no, it's a mushroom. It's a mushroom. Mushroom dog. And it's a corgi! These are such cute mixtures. I know, their art is so cute. Is this a sweet potato? Oh my god. And the colors! The colors are so good. Because of course it's matching the colors of the actual food. Right? But I like how vibrant the gold is because it makes it stand out against this like magenta color. There's so much to love here. Oh, squish! Yosh, 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 yosh. That's how I be feeling. That's how I be feeling. Okay. So that is... Oh, you know what? This reminds me of Pokemon too, in a way. Like, their designs also remind me of Pokemon, which is another really good inspiration for just general design stuff. What I like about Pokemon designs is that they intentionally make the designs somewhat easy so that kids are able to draw them or kind of draw like them, right? And that's kind of like a good key to like character design is like, is your character easily drawable or easily recognizable? I was actually watching a bit of Squeegee 3D's videos. She actually, if you guys either are budding VTubers or wish to like dive into VTubing, I would recommend her videos in a heartbeat. Squeegee 3D. Dang it, it's not letting me. There we go, Squeegee. Because she actually, or they make really good videos on things like character design. Here. And I was just looking over it. One of their like, well, they have a lot of really good videos, but like the one that I first saw is one that's called How to Stand Out as a VTuber. They did a really good job with that one. But yeah, just a little tip. But they also do mention the thing about like, oh, like drawing inspiration from like Pokemon because like they intentionally made their designs very easy to draw. And I think another one is the chibi, the marketable plush test. If you have a complex looking character and it was simplified into a chibi or like a marketable plush, does it still read as that character? Right? Right? So yeah. Other than that, this is super cute. Thank you for recommending, Shiopi. And we actually have one more thing that was also recommended by Shiopi, and that is the pixel art of, who is this? Ginping, also known as Chansui. Ooh, so they do a lot of like food-based stuff. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Ooh, I love this. I love this. Yeah, I looked at their like matcha stuff earlier. Ooh, and look, they also make like little cursors and stuff. Twitch badges. Ooh, so maybe someone took a mission. Let's take a quick look at this one. So we got some snacks. We have some familiar ones like Pocky. Oh no, is it Pocky or are they making it legally distinct by saying Packy? So we got puree, we got Pocky, Meiji, Kit Kat. Oh, I don't think they're making it legally distinct. So, oh, this is the mushroom one. Have you guys ever had these before? The little mushroom chocolates. Kinoko no Yama? Squeegee, I love them. Their videos are great, and I also love their streams when they analyze game character designs. Yes, I was just looking at, I was just in their stream this morning because they were doing something really cool called the Exquisite Corpse. It's this like art exercise where one person will like draw one part of a drawing and another person will do another part of the drawing. But in this case, they were mashing up VTuber designs, and I was there. I was there. I posted it in my Discord under general. It's a bit cursed, but in a good way. All the designs that they ended up making were really cool. Corpses, special interest. I was also like, why is that exercise called that? Exquisite Corpse. But I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. This one was my lock screen for a good year. Nice! It's very, like, vibrant, right? The colors that they use are very vibrant. The Meiji mushrooms, yes. Let's see, what do we have here? It's not Hella Panda, but it's the koala one, right? I've seen that one before. Biza Potato. Pizza potato. Cute. Oh, you know what? This actually goes really well with what I was talking about of like simplifying designs. Because with a lot of pixel art, you kind of have to simplify because it's at such a small scale, right? Koala March! It reminds me of Hello Panda, which I like to call Hello Panda. So if you think of like, let's zoom in. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. It does kind of, zooming in kind of ruins the quality, but that's why I like pixel art so much, is because like, it is, whatever you make is an exercise in simplifying. Simplify, right? How far can you simplify a design of something and have it still be readable? Me and Binka catching each other in Squeegee's stream. I know, we're just looking at each other like, oh. I know what I'm doing here. What are you doing here? And you're looking at me like, I know what I'm doing here. What are they doing here? But then I'm looking at you and I'm like, I know what I'm doing here. What are they doing here? But yeah, so like that's kind of the challenge here, right? Is like, how much can you simplify and have it still be readable? Because let's see. I kind of like here in this like matcha one, how you could still make out the matcha cup. But this is only like, how many pixels is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels down. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. It's 5 by 5 pixels. I looked at them and they looked at me, and I looked at them and they looked at me. I like this one too because it's like the cookies and cream, right? And then you can still read these as strawberries. Mika can count. I know, I'm learning how to read and count. Your teacher's learning. She's learning a thing or two. Also, let me move my model a little bit just so you can see me above the cats. There you go. Think of it as I'm on a step stool now. I'm on a little step stool. Let's see, what else? I like the vibrant colors too. Like, I kind of like how like in this one, the Meiji, what is this, Meiji chocolate? The red and how much it like stands out against like the overall Meiji. And I think they use anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing is like a especially in video games, you might see something in the settings, especially for graphics, about something about anti-aliasing, right? Binka counting? I'll believe it when I see it. Oh yeah? Get a load of this. Look, how many Pockies are here? 1. Wait, is that a shadow or a... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pockies. Ha ha ha. What? I don't know what that reminded. What movie was it? Where it was like a comedy movie? She can count past 4. There was a comedy movie, and like one of the scenes in the trailer or the commercial or whatever was like, it was like a black kid with like a white family, and the black kid said something like, "Mom, Dad, I know I'm adopted." And the dad, he like dramatically goes over to like the kitchen wall and like bangs on it, and he's like, "God, who told you?" I didn't catch that, my eyes were closed. I just love that. Who told you? Like, what? What else? Oh yeah, we were talking about anti-aliasing. So anti-aliasing is this technique of, let's see how much we could zoom in here. Oh no. I swallowed. I inhaled the saliva. Give me a second. I feel like this happens like once per stream. I get too excited. She's dying. She's dying. I am gonna take a little bit of water though. Just a little bit. Teacher's dying. Someone give her CPR. No, don't break my ribs. A friend of mine loves going, "What?" after something obvious or well-known is said, and I got into the habit of doing it, but it's hard to make the joke over text. No, I totally get that. I have a bunch of like inside jokes too with my friends. And like, it's hard to translate. It's hard to translate and like explain, right? Okay. So anti-aliasing. Look at this, the logo part of the Kinoko no Yama, I guess? Mushrooms of the mountain. It looks like it's just one color, right? It's just like this brown color. But if you look at the corners of some of the characters, there's actually a lighter brown. And that actually like kind of blurs it, like especially when you zoom it out. So it adds a little bit more dimension to it. It's actually a really cool effect. They have a bear theme piece a bit further down in their works. Ooh, if I ever do that, I add a lot of exclamation and question marks. Add a 1 in there for good measure, right? A bear themed one? Let's see if we can find it. 2023. What year is this one? This is 2022, okay. So I went past it. This is 2023, okay. This one? Koguma Kitchen? I think this is it! Wait! This is so cute. Oh, this too, the texturing. Look at the texture work here. It's literally just like a what's it called? Like a chess-like design, right? But it's really effective in kind of portraying that texture. It's like dithering. It's like called dithering. I like this too, like how they did the egg. Because they're shading, but then you have that original yellow color on the edges. Which once again helps with like the texture, right? Showing texture. This is so cute. Oh my god! The jelly! The jelly. I've been racking my brain on how to like portray jelly in pixel art. I'm gonna take heavy reference from this. Puts their entire account in my mouth. Hello, Tetradoxic. Hello. Welcome. We're doing a little bit of art appreciation. Though I do feel my voice starting to go, so after this, we're just going to do one more art appreciation through the public domain website, and then I think we're going to call it. I know it'll be kind of short. That means it's just going to be like basically like a 2.5 hour stream, but you know. Ooh, I like this shine too. The shine on the flan. The leche flan. The rainbow colors looks really cool. The bear cake! I would love a bear cake. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is also really cool, like the plastic. Very similar to how they did the jelly, right? It seems like the key to doing like jelly, like we love our 2-hour Andy. I'll go a little further than 2 hours. I'll do you one better. 2 hours, my average class, no worries. Okay, that makes me feel better. The key to making jelly is you always have to show kind of the bottom of the jelly, and then wherever there's stuff attached to the jelly, like these cookies in there, you also kind of show that, but only with like a shading color. But you also add a little bit of highlight as well, because when you look at jelly, like it is pretty like reflective, right? So there's that. And then here is plastic, so you do see like a lot of that shading color, but it's specifically like almost at like the halfway point because of just the way that like they shine, right? What else? Another jelly? Yum. Pancakes! And it looks so fluffy. It's Mr. Pancakes, who's hiding behind the desk right now. I love the little honey bottle. Yeah, this would be really cool to reference, right? Oh, rice. Kid's plate is for me. A shrimp! It's my favorite. Oh, and the sauce. The little bit of highlight here to give it a little bit of like, you know, highlight and reflection. Very nice. The little bubbles in the cola. Is Mr. Pancakes scared of us? You're gonna have to ask him. Mr. Pancakes, how you feeling about these cubs? Oh no! You guys scared him off again. What's gonna happen when I need to go out on another trip? And you guys need a substitute teacher. It's okay, Mr. Pancakes. Look, he's back. He's back. No, you're gonna scare him again if you do that. You're gonna scare him if you bomb each other. There you go. You guys are sitting with him. There you go. But yeah, all of these pixel arts truly inspirational. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the chat once again. Gonna eat this apple. You can eat the Surrealist Apple by Magritte. Lord Pancakes, forgive us. No, don't do it! No! Why would you bite the diesel? Why would you do that? Why are you bombing me? Oh no! Why are you running? I'm just eating a McGrapple, a green apple. Amazing. Mr. Pancakes works in mysterious ways. He really does. He really does. Alright. We're at the tail end of things, but I think I'm also going to do one more ad break, and this time it's going to be a 2-minute one. And then we're going to finish off with a random image in the public domain image archive. Alright? It's alright? Sounds good? It's alright. So let me go ahead and play a 2-minute ad. I'm going to drink some more water, and I'll see you guys after. A random image. Maybe. Wait, are we back? I didn't see the little like notification. The one that's like, oh yeah, we're back. It's not cannibalism, we're bibincups. They are not. Can we turn on the AC? Yeah. If you can find the switch to turn on the AC, you go ahead and turn it on. I think we just eat everyone. Since when is this White Lorenz here? It's where he belongs. He's on the floor, you guys are stepping on him. He's here in detention, right? Oh no! I heard the sound of a redeem. Where is it? Cubist classroom! We are now Cubist. There we go. Recess has ended. We're back. A dinosaur story. I love that movie, folk. I love that movie so much. But I remember there's like a certain part that like scared the heck out of me as a kid. Get cubed. Get cubed. Yeah, I kind of like how this classroom turned out. This like cubist one, right? All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Let's look at another image. Let's see, how should I do this? Browse by categories? Let's pick let's do Okay, how about this? I'll close my eyes and I'll click. Alright, how about this? Century. And then this. Okay, I'm gonna try to click around here. Okay, ready? I'm gonna close my eyes. Ready? You guys see that my eyes is closed, right? Okay, click. Did I click on anything? Okay, but I'm really close to 19th century. My McGrapple! I'm sorry, CLO. I'm sorry, it's now a cubist hell. Get cubed. Ooh, okay, is there any way sort random? If it's truly random, then we should just pick the first one, right? Hago? Shuttle what? Nah, it's the thing that they use in badminton, right? Left and Hago ita, battle doors right. The hago was typically made from the seed of mokuran soapberry tree, into which several small feathers were fastened. Traditionally crafted from kiri wood, modern versions of the hago ita were fashioned from sugi in the Meiji era and often decorated with faces of famous actors. Ah, interesante. I should let you know that whenever trying to look at the class schedule channel, it makes my Discord lag? Oh no. Oh, the way that I enter the times. I think it's, I use something called hammer time. Oh no, I had no idea. I had no idea that it did that. Sorry about that. It is kind of the most convenient way for me to put the times because it automatically converts it to your time zone. I never heard of that happening. How about I look it up? I'm gonna look it up to see if there's any way that I can fix that. Maybe it's because I put so much on it. Hammer time makes Discord mobile lag. I'm not seeing anything so far, but I'll keep on looking into it. But thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so we have this 19th century, what is this? A print? Or I think a painting, watercolor painting. This is from 1891, from Unai no Tomo. Oh, this is from the Met. Okay. So we have a shuttlecock, which is it's the thing from badminton, right? Like that's the ball, basically. Like instead of a tennis ball, it's this. And then on the left, and then battle doors. I actually don't know what's a battle door. Is it like battle toads? Battle doors. A game played with a shuttlecock and rackets, a forerunner of badminton. Ah, I see. Oh, these are the paddles. These are what you would use to like hit it. Ah, okay. So basically these are like the tools of the trade for like a ancient Japanese or like an old Japanese version of badminton. It used to not be an issue, so it might just be the amount. Oh, maybe. That's a paddling. Hello, bear. You turn my classroom into a cubist classroom? That's a paddling. You bring out the cats? That's a paddling. You eat the McGrapple, the Magritte apple? That's a paddling. You appreciate the shuttlecock and the paddle? That's a paddling. You petting the cat? No, beeplebees. That's a paddling. That's a paddling. No, I just want a snack. Well, we just had snack time. Who keeps eating all these McGrapples? Hello, impossible. Hello, welcome. Shuttle. She said the shuttle word. Oh, there's more. There's more stuff here. So are these little knickknacks? Little bric-a-bracs? When Brooklyn Museum curator of ethnology Stuart Cullen visited Japan for the first time, he escaped from harangues of curio dealers, asking them to bring traditional children's toys called buri. Cullen knew this rare and obscure object only from a specimen in Tokyo's Imperial Museum and another owned by the collector Seifu Shimizu. Cullen's request to the dealers quickly confirmed the toy's rarity, as neither he nor any of numerous assistants were ever offered one. In the end, Cullen asked Shimizu to make him a copy to bring back to Brooklyn. Ah, interesting. So this seems like it's from a whole collection of little, like children's toys. Wait, these are so cool. I feel like stuff like toys is very underrated in the realm of art history. Totally not me. The worst part is when you eat a McGrapple, you become surreal yourself. No, I don't know if that's accurate. I don't I don't know if I've ever heard of such a thing. Give me a second. I don't know if I've ever heard of such a thing. I feel like you might just be making that up. Give me a second. See, I'll even eat the McGrapple off screen just to prove it to you guys. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. See? Nothing happened to me at all. I'm totally fine. I don't know what you could mean. Just woke up from a nap, had a dream where I kept looking straight ahead on the bus to avoid saying hi to the uncle sitting next to me. That's real life. That's real life for me, brother. I do that all the time. Oh no, gone forever. My McGrapple. My cabbages. It's so cool that Mayas and Aztecs had toys with switchable helmets and weapons. I know, I saw that too! Bear, that one is so cute. I've seen that before. It's like specifically ones for like wrestlers, right? Wrestlers and warriors. It's so cute. I think the thing with toys in the realm of art history is no, my McGrapple. Don't eat it. They provide a lot of context into not just like youth culture, but certain things like I think one of my favorite examples is if you look at South American cultures, like the Inca, for example, they didn't use wheels, right? However, if you look at their toys, they had toys with wheels on them. So it's obvious that they knew how to make them and they knew the utility of the wheel. So why weren't they using them, right? Well, if you look at where the Inca lived, in the highlands, in mountains, the wheel wouldn't really make that much sense, right? Why are you guys looking at my nose? Why are you staring at my nose? But yeah, so I don't know, it's stuff like that. It reveals a little bit more about like the bigger culture too. Like things like action figures. Usually you make action figures about things that you admire, right? So like if you have an action figure of like a wrestler or a warrior in the case of like the Aztec and Maya ones, then it's very clear that like those were aspirations for the kiddos to aspire to. Aspirations to aspire to, right? So I like toys in terms of like the wider realm of I admire the wheel. There you go. And I take it back. I don't think it's necessarily underrated, but I feel like for art historians, they know the value of toys, but I feel like it's something that like laymen or people like outside of history or art history might not realize is so valuable, you know? When I grow up, I want to be a circle. There you go. See? Aspirations. Aspirations. Okay, where did my window go? Oh, right here. So yeah, we got some like different toys. I think too with toys is that like sometimes yes, they're made with really fancy like tools and materials, like your best materials, but some of them might have just started out as things that like a parent could make to make their kid stop crying, right? Like, I remember when I was a cub, my dad used to do this thing where, like, he just took, like, a piece of paper, and I think he cut off, like, a little slip, and he turned it into, like, a Y shape, and he would throw it into the air, and it would come down kind of like a little helicopter. And, you know, it's just a piece of paper, but I remember as a kid that would, like, entertain me, because I would be like, oh, how did you do that, you know? So, a lot of toys might start out that way, where it's just like, oh, let me make something quick for you to, like, play with so you don't bother me while I do like household chores and whatnot. And eventually that would evolve into like more fancy, like more purposeful and fancy toys made out of better materials that like someone would specialize in making them, right? You can't have layman without lame. It's weird when people say we didn't have the wheel since they had those like spinny amusement park rides too. Yeah, exactly. Distract the child. Distract the child. I'm trying to get my chores done. What's this one? Oh, little figurines, right? Oh, and another thing with like depicting animals in art is sometimes you could see things that are either mythological, like from their mythos and their beliefs, but also animals that might now be extinct or not part of that area anymore. So obviously, if you see a lion in like Egyptian art, they even had a lion goddess, but there's no more lions around Egypt, then obviously they at one point had lions, right? I think one of the best examples of this though is have you guys heard of the Australian Aborigines and their concept of the dream time? So like It's kind of part of their religion, part of their mythos, and some of their oral history, their oral stories, describes really big animals that seem like they could have really existed. Bangia in the cream time. No, it's Aborigines and the dream time. So they're talking about certain animals that seem titanic, right? Like super big. And it turns out that yeah, you do know it. Yeah, so you might know what I'm about to say. They're actually describing animals that are long extinct, but like from the Ice Age. From the Ice Age, like they're describing animals that are long gone. Like, can you imagine if like a culture had like a mythology about like woolly mammoths, right? It's like, oh my gosh, like that means that like the people that lived and saw woolly mammoths passed down that story generation to generation for thousands of years, tens of thousands, even like tens of thousands of years. And like it survived, like the story survived to the modern day. It's crazy. Like the Brazilian cryptid is just a giant sloth. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That's what's really cool to me, and that's another reason why like some people that like don't study history as much, they might think, or even people that do study history, they'll kind of look down on oral histories because it's like, oh, it's not written down, and you know it's liable to change and stuff like that. So it's not, is it really real history, you know? But of course it is, because like through oral history you get a lot of stories that are very old. So yeah. Brazil! Vai Brazil! So yeah, I think that's cool. Oral history, yeah. Oral. Moral oral. But yeah, so should we look at a little bit of the technique before we... Uh-oh. There we go. Before we call it for tonight? This looks like watercolor. Like the technique, the medium reminds me of watercolor, especially like these parts over here. It looks like brushwork. You can kind of see where the brush kind of trailed off. This looks like it's either the kanji for construction or it's in katakana, right? Very cool brushwork. Let's zoom in. Cool, you see like the pen work, you see like the handwriting. Ooh, this is really nice too, like the detail on the feathers. Some shading over here. I wonder what kind of pigments they use. This is really neat. I can't read kanji yet. Oh, and unfortunately, so I will not be streaming tomorrow morning. I usually do my Saturday morning Japanese study streams, but unfortunately we have some like I guess like construction happening inside the apartment tomorrow, so it's in my room. It's me and Beans' room, so there's no way getting around it. It would be really noisy, so unfortunately I won't be streaming tomorrow. But if I have some energy, maybe we'll do a guerrilla stream. No promises though. A part of me does want to play like the second Pajama Sam game. But we'll see. Cause I also wanna like go out and like get some ramen tomorrow. That might be in the evening. I'll let you guys know. But no morning stream. No morning stream tomorrow. So yeah, keep that in mind. Oh, I really feel my voice now. Like I felt that it went all gravelly. Binka's stream with construction worker cameo. Let's go. Can you imagine? I'm just like, hello, Mr. Construction Man. Do you mind being a guest star on my stream? And they're like, what? What's a stream? What's... Or the flip side, they're like really familiar with it. And they're like, oh man, yeah, I would love to. Wait, are you the Babinko bear? Hate that bear. Just putting the mic in his face. Quay? But yeah, so architecture appreciation stream with a real construction worker. Yeah, I think he would know a thing or two, right? You're a VTuber. He's like, I'm not doing this construction anymore. I'm out of here. She's a VTuber. I can't stand by that. This is not something that I signed up for. I signed up to make shelves and occasionally to build things inside of apartments, but not to be associated with VTubers. Whew. On that note, I'm feeling my voice, so I think I will call it here. We will mosh though. We will mosh. Just give me a second to find a fitting song for us. If there's any new people who have not moshed with us before, all you gotta do is once you hear the music, all you gotta do is spam your favorite emote. I'm trying to find like a good song. And then your avatars are gonna, your stream avatars are gonna fight each other, but it is RNG. Maybe something like art related? You know what we haven't listened to in a while? Hollow Star's music. We haven't listened to Hollow Star's music. He's like shaking on the local news like, you never know what kind of monsters live in the houses you work at. She called herself an art historian bear. Gabisbetel. Let's do it. Let's see what's up with Betel. I kind of want to do yeah, Inkia Impulse maybe. Let's do Inkia Impulse. All right, guys. Let's mosh. Wait, what? Do the song from his 3D debut, Kiri? Is it this one? Where he gets lifted by the skeletons? I think it's this one, right? Oh, but it doesn't have the video. It doesn't have the video. Wait. I know, it doesn't have the actual video. There's the song, but... Wait, can we just find the 3D debut? 3D. 3D Showcase? It's this one, right? 3D Showcase? Okay, we gotta wait till he's in the void. Oh, here. There's all these challenges. The gun! Oh, here. Oh, here. Okay. Power word gun. Riz art on the telly, yeah. Garby Bebble. We were talking about it on Owen's stream, that's why I mentioned it. Let's watch it. Can we raid Kiru the Invader? I've never heard of them, but let me check them out real quick. So I'll check them out while you guys mosh right now. So once you guys hear the music, let me turn off the Spotify. Go ahead and get to moshing. Hey! Open up the bit. Gabba baba. Alright. Get to moshing. Mosh pit. Oh, that sounds so good. How's that? That good? Music's still low? Okay. How about that? No, not the flood. Oh, who won it? Was it Dia? Nice. But can you survive? Round 2. Okay, I checked out Kiru. I think I'm down to raid into them. I know you mentioned potential foregrounds before. What about pipes that break? That'd be amazing. I'll see if I can make that happen. It'd be cool if I could like animate it like that. Oh man, it's Bear versus Dia versus Tetradoxic. Who's gonna get it? Are we getting a twofer? A Dia sweep? Teacher forces to fight while we drown. Dia sweep. Bear, you were so close. Same with Tetradoxic. Wait, do we have enough time for another one? Nah, I don't. I think this one's gonna end soon. God, this 3D reveal was like an experience. An experience and a half. So strunk. Oh my gosh. I love this effect. God, his voice is so good. His voice is so good. He's losing it, man. Gerber baby. The Gerber baby. Alright, good job, everyone. Good job. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Kiru, the invader, who was recommended by Sime. So, like I said, no morning stream tomorrow. Maybe, like a hard maybe. I will do a gorilla stream in the evening, but no guarantee, no promises. And if I do gorilla stream, it'll be Pajama Sam too. But otherwise, my grapple or my grapple. They're Hakito too. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and raid into them then. I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, or good morning, afternoon, or evening. My McGrapple is interfering with my talking. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye.